All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, in Jesus Christ. All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukah Kodash, Call Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukah Kodash. All right, and I also want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do real well and have labored in this faith, all right, continuously, all right, and have taught me this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukah Kodash. All right, and also want to give double salutations to the 144,000 house of David, B'Yashal Dawadah. All right, the brothers that's constantly laboring in the faith, all right, enduring hardships, man, enduring all things for the elect's sake, all right. And also want to say salutations to the 1/3, which consists of you men, women, and children, all right, and hails to the prophets scattered across the four corners of the earth that are predestined to be saved in the latter days of Esau's rulership, man, okay? And this would just basically be like a spiritual 2 cent on Elder Apostle Tahar's, one of his last videos, what if some did not believe, all right, or if our gospel be hid. It's a lot. I think it's if our gospel be hid, yeah, kind. Because on that video you had two Jakes going back and forth at it about what is the mark of the beast. You had one Jake saying the mark of the beast is an embargo. You had one Jake saying the mark of the beast was Christ. All right, the mark of the beast was the beast, and Judas, and was given to Judas Iscariot. And when you read the scriptures in Revelations 13 and 16, it's clear, all right, to those who Yahweh Shai have opened the eyes, all right, to see that spiritual eye, okay? So, you know, like I say, man, you know, this is like Elder Apostle Har said, man, all right? If Yahweh Shai dealing with you, it's going to make sense. You're going to be able to see it clear as day. And then when you see that, you'll understand that the mass majority of Israel is, the Yahweh Shai say he poured upon them deep sleep, man. All right, so without further ado, I got a couple precepts through the Spirit, but I wanted to grab something that I just thought about earlier before I started this lesson. This is Romans chapter 3, and this is for myself first and foremost, and mainly to you younger Akim out there, okay? This is Romans chapter 3, verse 3. It reads, "For what if some did not believe?" Right, believe what? Okay, here it is. I got the Greek word for Revelations 13 and 16 that mark, okay? All right, but when you go into that word mark, it's charagma, okay, which means insertion or implant, man. All right, okay. Matter of fact, to further prove a point, I'll just grab it. All right. Okay.
Strong's G 5480, charagma. Charagma.
Right. Okay. It says charagma. Okay. All right. It says a stamp, an imprint mark, an imprinted mark. Okay. It says look at this. It says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Okay. All right. It says the mark branded upon horses, fiend carved, sculpt, graven work, or idolatrous images, all right, which we know that is to be the mark of the beast, man, which is the RFID chip, okay, which will be, all right, which will be mandatory, okay, all right, Yahweh Shai, all right, by the mouth of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai said what? In St. Matthew's 24 and 14, that this gospel shall be preached across the four corners of the earth. All right, well, what consists of that gospel is the downfall and deconstruction of America, which is Babylon the Great, man. All right, and like Elder Pastor Hart said on that video, all right, Esau is not going to be destroyed. America is not going to be destroyed. We're not going to be in the kingdom, all right, until this RFID chip is made mandatory, because that's one of the main prophecies, man. All right, that's in the book of Revelations, man. Okay, the scriptures say that no man may buy or sell. So how does Christ, what does Christ, so-called Christ, have to do with you being able to buy or sell something, man? What does Christ has to do with a monetary system, man? You see? All right. Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, without effect? God forbid. Yea, let Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged, man. Okay? The scriptures say what? If some did not believe, should that make the faith? Okay? All right, matter of fact, I got another scripture that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai revealed unto me to bring out in this lesson. Okay? This is St. Luke chapter 13, because this is what it's going to do. This is what this RFID chip going to separate. Either you serving Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, all right, or you with Satan, man. This is St. Luke chapter 13, St. Luke chapter 16. Yeah, kind of St. Luke chapter 16, verse 13. It says, no servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and Mammon, all right? And the new form of money, all right, will be that RFID chip, man. As you can see, these other nations are dropping a dollar bill and resorting to trading amongst each other. Iran and China, all right, are coming up with, being in agreement with Russia, okay? And ultimately, the beast shall hate the whore, man, okay? In Revelation 17 and 16, as you can see, these other nations are going backing out of North Atlantic Treaty Organization, all right, which is the beast, okay? All right, and cleaving amongst themselves, man, because they can see that America is on its way out, all right? This is our Revelations chapter 14. Like I say, the title of this video, Through the Spirit, will be, you know, this RFID chip will shake up the mass majority of Israel, man. Right, which is Unigo, Latino, Native American Indians. Because then you're going to know, really, like one of my last videos, which we always say, then ye shall know that the prophet was among you, one who you have despised. All right? Okay? Because with serving Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai requires patience and waiting on his word to be fulfilled, man. And that's something that our elder apostle from Great Millstone have been doing since the 90s, all right? Since the 80s, the 70s, man. All right? Laboring in the faith continuously, waiting on Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Here it is, our elder apostle Har, all right, been talking about the RFID chip, okay, since he was in out in One West, all right, under King Marshall, all right, High Priest Ariah, Elder Yaquab, all right, okay, and so forth and so on. And what he was still talking about the RFID chip then, man. Oh yeah, the RFID chip, that's gonna be that's the mark of the beast. And now 35 years later, here it is. You have the RFID chip, all right? Out there in Wisconsin, you had a chip party a couple months ago, 300 people getting the chip for free. All right, when the chip is really $1,000, so that was $300,000 they let go to the side, man. All right? Now you got people bucking up against it because now they seeing that this shit is fucking with them, man. Right, because it was never supposed to be in your body. All right? But Yahweh Bahashem Shai have used you to be an example to fulfill his word, man. You see? Revelations chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city. Right, and that's why the scripture saying Revelations 18 and 10, come out of her, man. My people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, man. Seeing that this place sins have reached the heavens, all right, mainly, all right, spiritually speaking of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, all right. The scriptures tell you in, what's that, Jeremiah 49 and 10, I have made Esau bare, okay? What's that, Jeremiah 51 and 7, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, all right? They have made all the nations drink of her wine, of her fornication. But see, it's prophesied that once you go into Iran, all right, in Ezekiel 38, Russia's stepping in, man, okay? Hey, and once these prophecies start popping off like that, then you know, then you know that this is the time that we're speaking about in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, the 14th chapter, the 9th chapter, the highest shall begin to visit the city, the world which he hath made. 15th chapter, 16th chapter, man, the plague sent upon this place, the arrows, which are the so-called nuclear, the so-called missiles, all right? Okay? Which will destroy this place and make this place the lake of fire in Revelations, the 20th chapter, man. You see? Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all the nations drink of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication, right? Which is her philosophies, her doctrines, all right? Her adultery, okay? Homosexuality, all right? Cleaving unto that thing that is not natural unto man. The scriptures tell you, what has thou to do with my statutes, seeing thou hatest his law? Hey, but that's why you put your hand in the plow, so now you got to pay for that, man. You see? So-called white man, Esau, Edom. All right, because Yahweh Shah HaMashiach coming back, man. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right? Which as we was taught by Elder Apostle Har on down, all right? It can really be anywhere, all right? Your butt cheek, all right? Okay? Or it can be on your shoulder. It can be on the side, on your stomach, on your back. Well, if you take one chip, 20 chips, all right, you're going to be destroyed by the thermonuclear fire, man. That is reserved, all right, which is the second death, man. Okay? The scriptures say death and hell was cast into the lake of fire. That's America, which is Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, man. Spiritually, Sodom and Egypt. Why? Because Sodom, all right, what? The things that are unnatural, men sleeping with mankind, all right, homosexuality, and then what? Egypt, because what? This place have taken on the same ancient Babylonian gods, man, all right? But this is Babylon the Great, man, okay? Because now you can come over here and do anything you want, man, all right? All the false gods are in one, man. You can be in any occult you want here in Babylon the Great, man, all right? You can start your own religion here, man, all right? As long as it's against this truth, they for it, because it's going to prolong their days. The scriptures say that thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever. But the masses of Israel will be shaken up when this chip, which is the RFID chip, is made mandatory, which is the mark of the beast, man. Because then you're going to know that the prophet was among you, one who have told you of these things, man. A lot of you guys out there in IUIC, GOCC, ISUPK, a lot of you guys out there in the camp, Lord's will, there be the elect in those camps. Yahweh Shemiah Shai pull those sincere Akim out of there, okay? All right, because we can see that that your leaders are leading you to the slaughter, man. You know, have taken that 501c3 charter. All right, here it is. They got these garments that are basically symbolizing the same thing that was symbolized in the Freemasonry, man. All right, showing you that they are set up by the so-called white man Esau, Edom, to basically come up against the elect, man. You see? Revelation chapter 14, verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. That's those missiles. In the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the Lamb. That's why the scriptures say, hurt not the earth, nor the sea, nor in any other tree, until we have sealed our servants of our Father in their foreheads, man. That destroying wind, okay? All right? Mass majority of Israel going to be shaken up when this RFID chip is made mandatory, man. All right? Okay, Khan, yeah, so I can move on now. I got that point established. All right, so yeah. Let me see, I thought I got like one more precept in the spirit I'm gonna bring out. Khan, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, yes. All right, because this is the times we're coming into, man. Okay, this is the times we're coming into, all right? Hey, because if you for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you against evil. The scriptures say those that hate me love death, man. All right, and the righteous is set up against the wicked, man. All right, okay. We are living in the times where the righteous is getting ready to see the downfall and destruction of the enemy. The so-called white man, Esau, Edom, first and foremost, but all these other heathen nations, man. All right? Moab, the so-called Chinese man. Ammon, the so-called Japanese man. Ishmael, all right? And so forth and so on, man. All right? Okay? This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Right, and that he that shall be saved out of it is the elect, man. Okay? I got a precept right here in 2nd Ezra 13. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 13. And I'm going to close out on this. 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 23. He that shall endure the peril in that time hath kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works in faith towards the Almighty. Know this therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. That's us, man. Why? Because we're going to be able to aid. That's why Yahweh said, he that endure until the end, man, the same shall be saved. Because what? Those that are here and alive are going to see Yahweh, man. Are going to see Yahweh, that graven image that was spoken about in the beginning of this chapter, man. All right? That was seen in Independence Day. They show you in World War Z. They show you in World at Wars. All right? They show you in these movies, man. Why? Because they know. Okay? They know that this is the end of their rulership, man. All right? This is the meaning of the vision, whereas thou sawest a man coming up from the midst of the sea, Yahweh. The same is he whom Yahweh the highest hath kept a great season, which by himself, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, us, the elect, and he shall order them that are left behind. All right, I'm going to jump down to the point. Verse 28. And that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation, right? That's these other nations, all right? In Revelations 12 and 7, it tell you, all right? Revelations 19 and 19, it tell you that the armies, all right, are going to stop fighting amongst each other and try to subdue him that is on that great mountain, man, which is that great fathership, all right? Which is Yahweh Shai. But this is the point. This is why the title of this video, all right, is Masses of Israel is going to be shaken up by that RFID chip, man. Because once that RFID chip is made mandatory, which is the mark of the beast, then these prophecies going to start rolling in fast, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, for the elect's sake, those days are shortened. All right, 2nd Ezra 13, verse 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, right? And that goes back to Jeremiah 30 and 7. That's the elect, man. Okay? That's the 1/3. That's the 144,000. Starting with our elders, apostles on down, all right? And the men out there that's prophesying, all right? Okay, the 12,000 out of each 12 tribes of Israel, okay? All right, and the 1/3 is your men, women, and children that consist of the elect, the house of the prophets, those that are all in the body of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, that make up the body of Yahweh Shai, the perfecting of the saints, the work of the ministry, okay? And so with that, you know, like I say, man, we at the end, okay? Hey, we at the end of Esau's rulership, but we at the beginning of it that followeth, man, all right? So with that, I say, call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash Damyad, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash Damyad. Also want to give double honors to my apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth through the Spirit. All right, and I also want to give a double salutations to the Akim that's constantly pushing this truth, sincerity, faith, and honesty. And with that, I say shalom.